My name is Sushani Indruchapa, OTHM batch number 10, student number 51. Today the video is about network topologies. So first of all, let's see what is this network topology. Network topology is the pattern of connection in designing computer network. So why is network topology important? Network topology plays a major role in how a network functions. Namely, the topology has a direct effect on network functionality. Choosing the right topology can help increase performance, as a proper chosen and maintained network topology increases energy efficiency and data transfer rates. A well-defined network topology makes it easier for network admins to locate faults, troubleshooting issues, and to allocate network resources. Diagrams are an important reference point in helping to diagnose network issues, as they can represent physical and logical layouts. What are the types of network topologies? Network topologies are categorized as either a physical network topology or logical network topology. The physical topology of a network is the physical layout of nodes and connections. Connections include the lines in diagrams that connect nodes, such as Ethernet or digital subscriber line wires, fiber optics, and microwaves. Logical network topologies define how a network is set up, including which nodes connect and how, as well as the pattern of data transfers. There are different types of network topologies: point-to-point topology, mesh topology, star topology, bus topology, ring topology, tree topology, hybrid topology, like that. So let's talk about each of these topologies. Point-to-point topology. Point-to-point topology is a type of topology that works on the functionality of the sender and receiver. This is the simplest communication between two nodes, in which one is sender and the other one is receiver. Point-to-point provides high bandwidth. Now we have star topology. This is a commonly used design and built by centralizing a switch or a hub and computers. If n number of devices are connected to each other in a star topology, then the number of cables required to connect them is n. So it is easy to set up. Each device requires only one port to connect to the hub. Therefore, the total number of ports required is n. It is robust. If one link fails, only that link will affect and no other than that. Easy to fault identification and fault isolation. Star topology is cost effective as it uses inexpensive coaxial cable. A common example of star topology is a local area network in an office where all computers are connected to a central hub. This topology is also used in wireless network where all the devices are connected to a wireless access point. Okay, now let's talk about bus topology. Here all the connections are established through a main cable. This cable is called as the backbone because any issue with the network affects all the computers in the network. If the common cable fails, then the whole system will crash down. This design is easy in networking and fewer cables are required. However, a limited number of computers can be connected. Adding a new device to the network would slow down the network. Coaxial or twisted pair cables are mainly used in bus-based networks that support up to 10 megabytes per second. The cost of the cable is less compared to the other topologies, but it is used to build small networks. Bus topology is familiar technology as installation and troubleshooting techniques are well known, but the security is very low. A common example of bus topology is the Ethernet LAN, where all devices are connected to a single coaxial cable or twisted pair cable. This topology is also used in cable television networks. Ring topology. Here, computers are positioned in a ring or bangle and connected through cables. Data or information move in a circular manner. The data flow in one direction. It is unidirectional, but it can be made bidirectional by having two connections between each network node. It is called dual ring topology. In ring topology, the taken ring passes protocol is used by the workstations to transmit the data. The most common access method of ring topology is token passing. Token passing means it is a network access method in which a token is passed from one node to another node. What is a token? It is a frame that circulates around the network. Tree topology. Tree topology has characteristics of both bus and star topologies. In this design, several star topologies are connected to a bus backbone cable. It allows more devices to be attached to a single central hub. Thus, it decreases the distance that is traveled by the signal to come to the devices. It allows the network to get isolated and also prioritize from different computers. We can add new devices to the existing network. Error detection and error correction are very easy in a tree topology. One of the advantages of this is the ability to control each network individually. There are some drawbacks of tree topology. If the central hub gets failed, the entire system will fail. The cost is high because of the cabling. If new devices are added, it becomes difficult to reconfigure. A common example of a tree topology is the hierarchy in a large organization. Mesh topology. A mesh topology, every device is connected to another device via a particular channel. Since this is a complex connection pattern, it is costly and difficult to control. However, a breakdown of one computer does not affect the connections in the network. Mesh networking can be found on internet. So, for the last, we have hybrid topology. This topological technology is the combination of all the various types of topologies we have studied about. Hybrid topology is used when the nodes are free to take any form. It means these can be individuals such as ring or star topology, or can be a combination of various types of topologies seen above. Each individual topology uses the protocol that has been discussed earlier. So there are few advantages of hybrid topology. This topology is very flexible. The size of the network can be easily expanded by adding new devices. As well as there are some drawbacks of hybrid topology. It is challenging to design the architecture of the hybrid network. Hubs used in this topology are very expensive. The infrastructure cost is very high as a hybrid network requires a lot of cabling and network devices. A common example of a hybrid topology is a university campus network. The network may have a backbone of a star topology, with each building connected to the backbone through a switch or router. Within each building, there may be a bus or ring topology connecting the different rooms and offices. The wireless access points also create a mesh topology for wireless devices. This hybrid topology allows for efficient communication between different buildings while providing flexibility and redundancy within each building. So, like that, we have completed learning about network topologies. So, thank you.